welcome back to my channel. Over the next few weeks, I would say, I'm gonna do a little bit of a office makeover. Now, I live in a 2-bedroom apartment with my husband, and our second bedroom acts as a multitude of spaces. So for number one, it is my office. So literally on the side of the wall, on the other side, I have a bookshelf with all my books that I accumulated over the years. I am an avid reader, if you don't know that by now. It also acts as our washing line because our drying rack stands in the middle of this room. And then behind the door is all our cleaning supplies, and the cupboards that we do have is filled with towels and linens and seasonal clothing and camping gear. I honestly don't know how these cupboards are closed fully. This is my office, and I spend my duration of my week here. And we won't go back to the office. We've decided as a firm that we just really love the remote working situations. Now that I've been on this side of the wall, because over the last years I've moved my desk from that wall to the middle of the room to this side against the window, but I really like it here. I decided that I want to do just, I just want to elevate the space because I work here all the time. I'm in the space 8 hours a day, almost 6 days a week. So what we're gonna do is, for starters, we are gonna paint this wall. And I've chosen, or I don't know, we're gonna have to see, we're gonna have to buy testers and kind of live with it for a few days. But I chose a very obscure color because I love the color green. I painted our kitchen kind of like a sage green. Anything that's got accents of green, I love, or I gravitate towards. But I thought, let's just be bold and funky and try something else. In the next few days, I'm gonna go get testers and see what it's going to look like in this space. Hello. So yesterday we went to Builders where we got paint samples, or kind of looked at what options there were, and these were the two that we kind of, or this is the variation of colors we are leaning towards, which is something that I'm not used to. I told you I love greens, I love any sort of accents of green, but I think I need a little bit of oomph, since I sit here every single day. The two colors I got was my Sunshine Day, which is this one, and then Spanish Saffron, which is this one. I ended up getting testers yesterday. They're 60 rand each, which is a little bit pricey, but what I'm gonna do is, this is literally the only paintbrush I could find. I was in Builders and I asked Courtney specifically, do we have a paintbrush, and he told me yes, but it doesn't look like it. We only have rollers. So I found this in my art and crafts, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the testers, or paint the testers on here, live with it for a few days, kind of see which one I'm leaning towards. I want to see it, in the morning and throughout the day, and what it would look like. Obviously it's summer now, so what it would look like in summer is gonna look a little bit different in winter, and I can't wait for winter, to kind of see what it's like. So we're gonna test it out and see how it's gonna come out. What do we think? I'm leaning towards this one. I think this one just gives it a lot more oomph, I do like this one, but I think it's a little too bright, and I want it a little bit darker so that it can kind of like complement the summer and the winter. Okay, but let's see. I'm gonna put it on Instagram and also see what people are saying, and then I'm gonna build the shelf. This is the shelf I ended up getting. It is a slim 4-tier shelf, and I got it at Builders. This is the one I was looking at, and it looks like it will fit perfectly in that little sliver there. So I'm gonna build this afternoon. Then my office is really starting to come together. I'm excited for it. Shelf together. I don't think I've ever put anything together in my life, and Courtney is not here. So let's do this and see how far I get. I mean, I have a scissors and a screwdriver. I'm sure that's all I need, right? I like that it fits perfect. I wish it was just a little bit more that way. I could put it like this, or I could put it like this in a corner. My packages arrived, so I got some things. Don't take a lot, and I thought we can open it together so you can see. One is actually for our TV. Let's just open some of this stuff. Okay, this is for our TV, because this is another one like that. So I got a monitorizer which I'm gonna put together quickly, and my keyboard which I need for this section. I really hope it works, because my colleague did say that this Logitech one works with MacBooks. I'm excited, so I'm gonna put this quickly together. Trying to find the instructions for this. This is in, I want to say India. It has batteries, so okay, let me see if it's gonna work with Bluetooth. Okay, the keyboard finally works. Took a minute and a half, but I feel like the space is a little bit crowded. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna play around with the configuration and kind of see what's the best one. Hello, it is a few days later, and update, I decided not to paint this wall anymore. And I know I bought samples and I really wanted to, like I was definitely wanting to paint this wall this color, but I've come to the realization that number one, I don't want to waste any more money, because I bought quite a bit of stuff for this makeover. Well, for the makeover, just to like elevate this section of my office, but also I'm renting, and I've already painted my kitchen hall green. So if I have to leave, I have to paint two walls, and I don't want to do that. I'm going to paint this over with white. Luckily I have white paint, so I just kind of stirred it because it's been a while since I last used it. Unfortunately, we're not going to do that. However, we're still going to put the big artwork on here. Another delay, I have to find a really like high resolution image of the one I took. I'm gonna have to dig out 3 years worth of stuff on my hard drive to kind of find the image that I want. So while that is drying off, because it's gonna need so many layers of it, I got another one of these pantry storage bins. You know, I love these storage bins. It's all over my house, and I managed to find or free up another one in my house, so I only ended up buying one. I want to use it for this area here. My cameras will be on the top shelf, and then over here is just all camera gear and stuff, and then this is just some miscellaneous stationery that I'll have. I'm not quite sure what to put at the bottom. I just for now have my camera bag. Let's just put these things in the basket. So the next thing we're gonna do is I've got this cable clip rounds. They look like this. I'm not entirely sure how much it costs, but we have it because we used it for our extension cord in our bedroom, and we're going to use it for this one as well, because the plug is on this wall, like on the other side. And so we've got like kind of like an extension cord and then a mini plug also, and it's just like on the floor and it's not great. The other thing I want to do is deal with the cord management. I was thinking of a box, but I was also thinking of maybe using double-sided tape and then sticking it against the wall, just so that when I mop or vacuum underneath here, so that the plug is not in my way and it's just up against the wall, because most of the plugs are just set in stone. I have another plug for my laptop, so I don't need to take this one out, so it will like permanently stay in the plug socket or the plug so I'm quickly gonna nail these in against the skirting board. Finally done. I put the last pieces last night and I am so thrilled of how it turned out, because it would have made a big transformation in terms of painting this wall that beautiful, you know, orangey tone. But like I mentioned, it would have been such a big thing for us if we do move out, and also I just did not want to waste any more money, since I've already, you know, spent quite a bit on, you know, the keyboard and the monitorizer and just small little things here and there. And I also had so much of my own things already, because I've been working from home for the last 3 years since the pandemic, and I just wanted a little bit of an upgrade and also just invest in the things that I actually needed. So as I've mentioned, I got a new keyboard, and also I needed a monitorizer because for posture reasons, because I was looking down, and as you know, I suffer from a lot of neck headaches. That was for those type of reasons. On how it turned out. Obviously this is a multi-purpose room, so this side of the wall just makes sense for my office, and then as you saw I have a library over here. I mean, so it really needed to be a lot more just cleaner and sleeker, and I got everything that I needed for my office space. I used a lot of what I had already, so I didn't have to go out and purchase a whole bunch of things. But for me, like I said, I just elevated a few of the things that I required and needed, and wanted to make this a space that I could just walk in, sit, do my job, and be comfortable, deal with my posture issues, and not have it too bold and vibrant, because often that distracts you from your actual work. In my opinion, it does for me. As much as I love color and bold, vibrant things, I think my bookshelf does that for me already, so that already gives it a lot of color. The table is a tiny bit small. I would have loved to have had a much larger table, but we work with what we have. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, or you're most welcome to subscribe to my channel for more fun things, and I am very happy with the outcome of it. No.